Now, whether you have a full set of locks, high top locks, freeform locks, or half locks and half waves, it doesn't matter. In the end of the day, we all have locks. Now, there's always going to be a group of people who actually agree with the decisions that you make with your locks, and there's going to be another group of people who just can't agree with anything that you do with your locks. In the end of the day, it's your locks, and you should do what you want, when you want, how you want for your dreadlocks. Now, being somebody who've had locks for the past 7 years, there's always your good and bad when it comes to dreadlocks. And in today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys the problem with dreadlocks in general. And I'm gonna also ask you guys to hit the like button because we're about to roll into the intro. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. How's your day going, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're staying abundant. If you don't already know, my name is Vinny Matthews. Welcome to the channel. And as far as my Locka Gang, let me know where you at in the notifications down below, man. Locka Gang, you know who you are, man. If you got locks, or if you're about to get locks, or you just ride with the channel, man, let me know where you at, man. You my locker forever. My locker. Put the lock emoji in the comment box down below because we got a jam-packed video for you guys right now. Now, the first problem with a full set of dreadlocks are it can be expensive, okay? Yo, if you're comparing it to freeform locks are free. Why? Because they're forming free. That's the whole purpose name of freeform locks. I just found that out. Anyways, when it comes to dreadlocks, man, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, especially when you have your locks that are long to your back. It will cost you a lot more. Some locticians that I do know, they actually charge you by the length of your dreadlocks and how many locks that you have on your head. It can come up to a lot of money. Now, unless you got your mom doing it, your sister, or your baby mama, or your baby mama's best friend, or your baby mama's best friend's mother, you a pimp. But aside from that, you get it for free. But if you don't have those type of options, like, yo, you're gonna have to come out your pocket. So if you wanna look like $1 million, you're gonna have to spend, well, maybe not $1 million, but you're gonna have to spend some bucks, okay? Now, let's just say you go to your loctician and she charges you $100 per session. Then you're gonna have to tip her. So let's just say that you just throw another $20 out there. That's $120 per month. Now let's just do the math. $120 times 12 equals $1,440 per year, and the average lifespan for dreadlocks is a good 3-5 years. So let's do that times 5. You're spending about a good $7 grand on just your dreadlocks. Pimping ain't easy, man. Pimping ain't easy. But if you want to cut the cost, maybe getting high top locks isn't a bad deal, and maybe starting freeform locks instead doesn't seem too shabby now, does it? Now, the second problem when it comes to a full set of locks is it takes too much time out your day. Let me ask you something. How long does your loctician take to do your dreadlocks? Let me know in the comment box down below. If you had to ask me, I would say a good 90 minutes per session seems fair. I've been to certain locticians who were very precise about their parts, and I was there for about 3-4 hours. And then I also experienced a loctician who just did my locks in 30 minutes. I was in and out, boom, boom, boom. But if you have a nice set of locks, and let's just say like your locks are about chest length, and especially depending on the style, it's going to take some time. And with that session, you're going to get your shampoo on, you're going to get your retwist, you're going to get your style, and then you may sit out in a dryer. So let's just say roughly 90 minutes. So let's do the math. That's 90 minutes times 12 months equals, that's 1,080 minutes, which is equivalent to 18 hours. You're spending 18 hours just getting your dreadlocks done. You're spending 18 hours a year just getting your hair done. That seems crazy to me, man, because life is short, man, but in the end of the day, you're either gonna have to spend money or time when it comes to your dreadlocks, and this can cause an issue. The third issue when it comes to a full set of locks is, man, you don't know how many times I got mistaken for a girl. When my locks were very long, keep in mind, guys, I just cut my locks. I'll leave that video up here. I just cut my locks. But when my locks were very long, man, you don't know how many times people like, hey, hello, miss, from behind, and just look at me like, hello, miss, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you was a dude. And that's why I'm trying to grow this beard right now, man, but no confusion. But yo, I was mistaken for a girl all the time, and then I always get the question like, oh man, isn't having long hair, isn't it kind of feminine? All that BS that people don't know what they're talking about. And especially for white people, they look at me and just like culturally clueless, like, yo, players over here, we have the long dreads, man. We make it do what it do. So the third biggest issue when it comes to a full set of locks are you may get mistaken as for a girl, or somebody might question you about your femininity or your masculinity. Just a lot of BS. It is what it is. Now the fourth issue when it comes to a full set of dreadlocks is, yo, there's a lot of trial and error that it comes with your locks. You don't know what works, okay? It doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what the next YouTuber says. You're really not gonna understand your hair, because in the end of the day, it's only your hair. And there's gonna be plenty of days that you just don't know what to do. You don't know what product to use. You don't know what to sleep with. Yo, in the end of the day, it's a lot of trial and error. As far as when it's just freeform locks, you can just let it be. It is what it is, because you already know what to expect out of it. But if you're trying to get a nice manicure locks, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of practice. And if you lack patience and consistency, yo, a full set of locks is just not for you. You're never going to have them. They're never going to look the way that you want to look. And that can cause an issue. Even if you had high top locks, at least you can still go to the barbershop and get your fade on. If your top locks aren't looking right, you still have a nice fade and a nice line up to attend to. So a lot of trial and error and a lot of mistakes, man, can prevent you from getting a full set of locks. Last but not least, the biggest issue when it comes to a full set of locks is there's a lot of tension to your scalp all the time. If you're somebody who likes to get retwists all the time because you want it to look fresh, if you're somebody who likes to get that dreadlock style, there's always gonna be tension to your scalp. If you have high top locks, you only have tension to the top. If you have freeform locks, you never have tension because you're not twisting your locks. Now with excessive tension to your scalp, yo, that can create so many problems. It can create breakage, dry locks, thinning locks, locks falling off, man. So much tension to your scalp all the time, it's not a good thing. And like I said, and if you're the type of person who's very tender-headed and you always got to get your locks retwisted, that's going to be a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. And just like that, folks, those were the 5 problems when it comes to a full set of locks. Let me know in the comment box down below what you guys think. Don't forget to hit the like button. Locka Gang, where you at? And until the next video, folks, my name is Vinny Matthews. I hope you stay well, and I'm out.